Hello friends and welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to talk about G Suite Docs, which is also known as Google Docs. And guys, this is one of the really cool platform for kind of working on documents, drafting projects work, and kind of so many stuff. And by using Google Docs platform, you have feasibility to have chats with your colleagues live on the document itself. You have feasibility to tag someone for some specific action item that you are drafting in the document. You can collaborate live with your customer, with your colleagues, and anyone else, right? So let's go ahead and see how can we use and utilize Google Docs and what all are the cool features that can make your life easier. Okay, so let's get started. So friends, to start with Google Docs, first you need to be logged in with your Google Gmail account. Once you are logged in, you just need to go ahead and click on the Google Apps menu, and from there you just need to click on Google Docs. As soon as you click on Google Docs, now you can see you are landed to the main page of Google Docs. Here you have options to create a new blank document, or if you want to use any existing template, you can go ahead and do that. So friends, for creating a fresh new document, you just need to click on this plus sign. And as you can see, a new fresh document is created here. If you want to name this document to something like my first Google Doc, you can name it like this, and you can now play around with drafting anything that you wish. And if you want to play around typing text, and if you want to draft anything, you can go ahead and do that. All right, so guys, this is just the beginning of the Google Docs. Like, you created new docs and you have started drafting the docs as per your requirement. All right, if you want to use existing template, let's see how you can do that. Let's go back by clicking on this document home page. And from here, let's choose any of the existing template. So I'm going to choose here the project proposal. Okay, let's click on it. And here we go. So guys, as you can see here, all the design, all the content and their sequencing is already drafted here. What you need to do is you just need to replace the required text, because these texts are just sample text, and to replace those text with your own text, what you can do is that you can just go ahead and wipe out any of the line here and say your company name, then your addresses, and then your project name, and so on. Like, you can go ahead and replace all the sample contents that you can see in this document. Okay, let's name the project name also. Let's say first impression. Okay, this is my project. So friends, this is how you use the existing template. After updating all the contents, you can just go ahead and name your file my first project, and this file will be saved automatically. So go to the Google Docs homepage. You can see here your document is there. Let's open it up and see if the contents that we updated and modified are there. Yeah, here they are. So guys, you can see that it's really cool. If you don't want to waste your time in designing and drafting the sequencing and contents of the document, you can just choose any of the existing template, and you can just fill in your text, your matters, and you will be done. You don't need to be worried about the design, you don't need to be worried about the sequence. So guys, now let's see that how we can collaborate on this document. So guys, for collaborating on this Google Doc document, what you can do is that you have option to share this document. So let's do it and see how it works. I'm going to just click on the share button, and here we are landed to the share with others, and defining people permissions and everything. And from here, guys, you can if you don't want to define any permission here, if you don't want to give access from here by using a username or the email addresses, you can click here to get a shareable links, and you can copy this link and you can send it via some of the medium like chat or email, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to assign permission, and we'll enter for this test.user2, and I'll choose the permission here, can edit, comment or view. I'll just leave it can edit and I'll just send. All right, so this document has now been shared with test.user2. Let's see how it appears for test.user2. Alright, so test.user2 has just received the invitation to edit from test.user1. Let's open it up by clicking on this open in docs, and here we go. So the document is now open with test.user2 here, and on another tab you can see that test.user1 is already logged in this. The test.user1 is already working on this document. Now test.user2 is also live on the same document. Let's see what all are the options to collaborate now. Okay guys, so first thing first, see here a chat icon is automatically created as soon as you shared the document. Earlier you would have noticed that earlier this icon was not there. Now it's automatically created as soon as you shared the document and the another participant has opened up the document, right? So how does it work? So let's click on it. All right, here you can see that as soon as you click on this chat icon, now you can see that test.user1 and test.user2 can chat within this Google Doc, right? So let's say, hi, have you seen the document? So this is test.user1 who had just message, who had just text something to test.user2. Now let's see how test.user2 is going to react to this. Okay, all right, now test.user2 can see that okay, test.user is asking something. Okay, let's reply yes, good. All right, so no, test.user2 had said that yes dude, I have received it and it's amazing, right? All right, so let's see here if test.user1 is also able to see. Oh yeah, test.user1 can also see what test.user2 is typing in. All right, so this is the one way of collaborating on Google Docs. Now let's see what other options are. So guys, I'm just closing this and let's see. So guys, let's say if you are working on this on this line and you want test.user2 to edit this line, right? There could be some possibility like you have a text document, you have a project proposal document where you have kind of hundreds of pages of 50 of pages. What we'll do in that case, you just need to highlight the text and assign it to the another participant that is working with you on the same document. Let's see. Select the text or the action item that you want to assign to, let's say test user 2, and click on this plus sign, add a comment. All right, hey, it's just fine to have this line, and now you want to assign it to test.user2. So just you have to select add sign and then you have to select the user that you want. Okay, I'll say test.user2, and now you can see here the assign to test.user2 check mark is appearing. So let's enable this and click on assign. All right, Now let's see how it is appearing to test.user2. Okay, here we are. And you can see guys, this is selected completely because test.user2 is working on the same text. So here how test user2 can action this. All right, so test user2 have just read the information that okay, this is something highlighted, and test user2 is being asked to validate if this is fine or not. Okay, so as a test user2 we have validated, okay, first impression, yeah, definitely it's fine, no problem at all. So let's see, yeah, it is fine. Okay, so this user2 can just click on this okay check mark, and the assignment is completed on the document. Now you can see the selection, the color which was appearing earlier, it's no more there. In case, let's say if you want to assign it to test user2 to change it, okay, add test user2, can you change it to something relevant? Okay, let's go ahead and open up this document with test user2. Oh yeah, I can definitely go ahead and change it. So let's change it and mark it okay. Now you can see the changes are reflecting for test.user1 as well. So this is how we can collaborate on Google Docs. Alright friends, now let's play around the tool options of Google Docs. Here you can see the tool option, and here you have many options to play with. There are many cool options are available to play with. Alright, so if you want to go ahead and check spelling and grammars, you can do that, and check for spelling and grammar mistakes and you can correct that. If you want to count the words, for example, let's say I'm just going to count the words in this document, I'll just click on word count, and here we are. You can see page is 1, words 163, characters 1094, characters excluding spaces it's 948. Alright, isn't it cool? This is really handy tool and a really useful tool for students, especially students, because they are sometimes enforced to draft their answers in some limited number of characters or words, right? So you don't need to worry about let's calculate it by using some other means. You have just option in Google Docs to calculate this. You can just go ahead and calculate it. All right, now let's see, you have options to review, suggest, edits, and if you have options to compare the documents. If you want to compare this document to any of the copy of the same document or the document, you have option to explore. So how explore works is that you can click on explore and you can see these many points of these documents are available wherever you have made any changes. Let's see more, and you can see here there are so many quick access options are available here. If you want to go ahead and click any of the quick access the stages, you can go ahead and do that. All right, so let's see, I'm just going to click on this one. What is going to happen? Oh yeah, I am able to see one of the document that I created a long back. All right, so this is so cool. You can go ahead and use explore option also. This will give you insight of other documents that you have worked upon already. Now let's go ahead and the tools menu again and see other options. You have dictionary, you have translate document. So guys, this translate document is one of the really cool feature of Google Doc that I like too much. So for example, let's say if you have a document which is in some other language and you want to translate it, So what you can do, you can just go ahead and tools menu, and there you can select translate this document. Alright, so let me write something manually here. Hi, are you working on the project I assigned you last night? So this is something, let's say we do not understand what is this, and in which language is it written. So for that, no need to worry. Let's go ahead and click on tools menu, and from there click on translate document. Give any name to this document if you wish to, and if you don't want to, just leave it as it is and choose the language, in which language you are comfortable. So I'll just select Hindi, and we'll see. And here we are. You guys can see, like, the document is now translated from English to Hindi, and you can read it well. Okay. Now let's explore a little bit about voice typing. So guys, voice typing is again one of the cool features, but yeah, of course you need to practice it. You need to be familiar with this first, and then it will make your life easier. Okay, so let's see how it works. So for using voice typing, you just need to click on voice typing, and you can see a voice typing icon is added to the document, and it's asking you to click to speak. All right, so fine, let's go ahead and click it. Of course, we are going to allow it, because if you don't allow it, then it won't be able to listen whatsoever you will ask to type. Okay, so let's say allow. So let's say allow, and we are going to type. I know this project is really critical, and I want to set the deadline for tomorrow. Full stop. So guys, you can see how cool is it. I have just spoken this word, and this is here now. I do not need to type it with my keywords using fingers and all this, right? To use this feature flawlessly and error-free, I would suggest you please try to be a little bit familiar, practice it, and you will feel that now your life is easier. If you have to type something plain text, and you have to keep on typing like that. So this is really going to help you guys. All right, now let's quickly jump to the tools menu again and see what other options are there. Alright, so now let's quickly jump to the format menu option and see what options are available there. So guys, here in the format menu option, you have one of the important thing to play with is clear formatting. Alright, so there are situations we all have been encountered with many times, that we have some document, but the formatting of the document is just a mess, and you want to kind of just copy the content of those documents, and you want to design your the formatting and the layouts and everything. So what can you do in that case? So guys, in that case, you just need to select all the contents of the document and click on format menu option, and then go to clear formatting, and just click on clear formatting. You can see the whole document is now appearing as a clear text format. There is no formatting at all, right? I'll just undo this. Yeah, and here we go. So guys, this is one of the cool feature. If you want to clear formatting, you can just simply go ahead and select all the text of the document and go to formatting menu option and select clear formatting. That's it. Now let's think of something reverse to this. So there could be some situation, guys, where you have a really nice document, well formatted, and you don't want to, waste your effort, waste your time in designing and, copying the same format of the document to other document that you are creating. So what you can do in that case? All right. So in that case, you have another cool option provided by Google in the Google Doc, is that format painter. Okay. So let's say, for example, I want to copy the formatting of this line, and I want to apply the formatting on the two lines I have written above. All right. So let's select the whole text here, and I'll just click on this paint format icon. As soon as I clicked on the paint format icon, you can see the color of the paint format icon is changed now. All right. Now I'll just select the targeted text now where I want to apply this formatting that I copied, and I'll release my cursor. Woohoo! So guys, you can see here, you are not required to go ahead and play around finding out what color was there, what was the color coding. I should select it and then I should apply on the text that I had written. You just need to you just need to copy the content from, you just need to copy the formatting from the existing, design, existing text, and you can apply those same formatting on the text that you have targeted. Now let's see something about insert menu option. So guys, in the insert menu option, you have options to insert images, insert tables, insert drawing, or charts, or many more. So for example, let's say if you are thinking to insert some images to your project, how can you do that? All right, so let's click on the insert menu option first and then click on images, and you have options to upload images from these many locations. It could be your computer, it could be web, it could be drive, it could be photos, it could be URL, it could be camera. All right, so I'm going to select an image from my computer. Okay, I'll just select this untitled one and let's say open. Okay, here you can see now the image is uploaded in my document. All right, if you want to insert any table or any drawing, you can just click on drawing and you can insert your drawing here. If you want to insert some tables, you can just click on the table option here and you can select number of rows and column you wish and just say okay. Here we go. So this is really cool, guys. This is really handy, and if you are once you're familiar with the Google Doc, you do not need anything else to be worried about. Now let's see, if you want to move this document to some specific designated folder for this particular project file, how can you do that? So for that, you just need to click on this move folder icon, and all the folders what you have created in Google Drive will be appearing here. Once you are able to see your folders of your Google Drive, you can select any of the folders and then click on move. Now this document is moved to the folder that you had selected. All right, if you want to mark this document as a star document, you can just click on this star icon and this document will be marked as a star document. Now guys, we are going to talk about document versioning. Have you ever faced such situation where you have accidentally deleted your document, or after 10 days you realized that okay, this document is there, it's not deleted at all, but whatsoever the content were there 10 days back, I just want to go back and start working from that stage. So let's explore what this restore version or versioning of the document is in the Google Doc. So for that, we'll have to just click on the file menu option, and there you can see version history. So this version history is basically, guys, the feature of this document, the Google Doc, which gives you feasibility to create multiple versions of your document, so that in case if you want to go back, let's say 10 days back, and you want to restore your document from there, or if you want to start a new document from that restored point, you can go ahead and do that. And it is done two ways. One is system will keep on creating the document version automatically, and another is you can create your own named version of the document. So we are going to see both of them. All right. So let's say at this stage I'm just going to create a named version of this document, and I will say this is final document 24 May 2020 and save it. Okay, so I have created a named version of this document, and let's see how it appears and how the system generated versions are appearing there. So for that we just need to click on see version history, and here we go. You can see guys, here the manual version we created, it's appearing here. This is final document 24th May 2020. And apart from that, if you'll just expand it a little bit, you can see there are so many restore points created for this document today, right? If you want to go ahead and select any of the previous restore point, you can select any of the previous restore point, or you can say version of the document and click on these three dots, and you can make a copy from this current version. Just give a file name if you want to change it, or I'll just leave it as it is and I'll say okay. See, so from this stage, whatsoever the stage was this document, I have restored a fresh copy of the same document. Right? So guys, this is how the version control works in Google Docs. So guys, the versioning is going to help you in that situation where you have not deleted the document, but you want to go few days back to see what was the document state, or if you want to start working from scratch, starting from the first document history, or let's say 10th or 12th document history, and you want to copy all the contents from there, or if you want to create any new documents from those restore points, you can go ahead and do that. But what if the whole document is deleted? All right, so let's see what will happen. First, I'm going to delete this document, move to bin, and go to home screen of the Google Docs. All right. Oh, now the project file that we created today, it's deleted. Oh my god, what should we do now? Okay, no problem, don't worry, we have Google Drive. So just click on this Google Apps menu, go to Google Drive, once you are on your Google Drive homepage, you just need to click on bin, and here is your document. Right, so just select this document and click on this restore from bin icon, and your document is restored. Now let's see if the document is restored successfully, and just refresh this Google Docs homepage. Oh yeah, the document we deleted, it's now here, it's restored successfully. One important thing I would just like to add, that while the working on the document, if you don't want to send something via chat, or if you don't want to assign something to your folks, you have another option to collaborate with your folks, that is by sending an update using the document page like this. Just like this, you just need to click on this arrow button, and here you can see all the collaborators are listed here. So from here you can just click on this send email icon, and select all and say continue, and you can type in your message here. Hi, let's work on this first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks. And you can just click on send button. So by using this option, you just have visibility inside the document to send an update to the folks whoever are collaborating on this document. You are not supposed to download this whole document and then draft an email for this especially, and then write something in that email and then update your folks that, hey, let's work on this document the first thing tomorrow morning, right? So you can just use this handy feature here, and this will make your life easier. Alright folks, so this was all about G Suite Docs, which is also known as Google Docs, and see you in the next video. So friends, hope this was informative for you and you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please write down in the comment box if you have any questions, suggestion or new content request. And please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video to help us and help others. See you again in the next video. Till the time, happy learning.